You're walking down the street, and a man comes up to you and says, I just took a 21-inch shit. Yes, that's right. You've entered the Twilight Zone. Not really. It's not really the Twilight Zone. Just another edition of What the Fuck. That's right. Happenings in the YouTube atheist community. First happening. Yes, I did. I took a 21-inch shit. It's amazing. Okay. I didn't really measure it, just a guesstimate, but it's pretty close, I think. So, that's a big news, right? What else is happening in the atheist community compared to that? I don't think there's anything. So anyway, there are things happening, really, but it's, everybody's a little bit weird. Yeah, it's a little Twilight Zone-ish. So anyway, strange home, strange global, strange whatever. Strange! Damn strange! Yeah, she's gone again. I noticed that last week, I forgot to mention it. Yeah, she's apparently got a job with an independent film company, some little one, and or is working with them, or is in cahoots with them, or something, and so now she can't waste her video talents on the YouTube audience for free, I guess. So, too bad for us. I'll miss her again. Missed her once before, but, I got over it. Apparently, I got over it, because you don't have really a choice in life, do you? You have to get over it, or you don't get over it. If you don't get over it, then you're stuck with it. And you don't carry so much of it with you throughout your life, so you usually have to get over it. Alright, just babbling incessantly. That's I'm sort of resorting to, because I just, I'm stuck in the Twilight Zone myself. So the amazing atheist, he really threw me for a Twilight Zone-y kind of loop. He actually made a rational video, the last one. I was going to rag on the one before that, because, he made this stupid remark like, yes, I believe in, we need to take care of each other, we need to support society, but I believe in this perfect freedom crap, and blah, blah, blah. And so then he got apparently some video response from a lunatic, arguing, how can you defend taxation? Isn't that, an oppression against our freedom? And so, yeah, he just made the logical argument that, yeah, you have to pay your dues, to have a society where we don't have to live like animals, and, and that's what you do, you pay your dues. And but the fact is, he believes in progressive taxation. He thinks the rich should pay more. So he does rationalize his own equation for what freedom should be absolute and what shouldn't be. And he admitted also in his video, just weird, as, oh yeah, well, I've changed my philosophy every 15 minutes. So he's kind of like doing the Dill thing. Well, I was a socialist 3 days ago, and I was a anarchist 15 days ago, and he keeps, so apparently he's conceding that his opinions can't be taken for much, because he might change them any day now, or any second, or any minute. Which is kind of irritating. You really ought to get that down before you start preaching. You see, before you preach something, you ought to kind of know it for sure, kind of have some confidence in it. And you really have no reason to have any confidence if you keep changing your fucking mind. But it would be interesting to know if he still, he says he believes in equality for blacks, but apparently, I don't know whether he still believes that we need the freedom as individuals, though, to tell them to go fuck themselves, if they want to get drinking water in our business, if they want to shop in our stores, if they want to rent our property, if they want to buy our house, so, I don't know how far that goes. You ought to just, define the philosophy a little broader. But it works for him, right? He's got 30,000 subs, and he did take a crack at me in one of the videos. He said, I guess he did a question video, I don't know, something anyway, but he made some reference to Inmendum, and he just said, well, who cares? He's only got 23 subscribers, so he's a nobody. And, well, fuck that attitude. Really, but that'll come up again later. So, yeah, you can't argue with success, but you can dislike success, you can doubt the credibility of success, you can do a lot of things, you can scorn success, whatever. It's not all sour grapes. Some success just isn't fucking deserved. And some is earned and some isn't. Some people get nominated to be vice president of the United States and don't do a motherfucking thing to earn it. It happens in the real world. It actually does. I think this proven fact, it actually happens in the real world. That assholes gain credibility and stature that they never earned. But anyway, moving on. Fake Sagan went to like a 1950 zoo. I don't know where he found one. It was all in black and white. It was like, whoa, fucking goddamn, how do you find one of them old zoos? And it was like all the black and white little animals and stuff. But they did have like modern things, like glass in front of the polar bear and shit that was kind of, it didn't look very 50-ish, but you know, 50-ish animals I could tell because it was black and white, you know, and normally like from the 50s and earlier were all the animals in black and white. So it's strange though, strange fake Sagan video. I mean, just two, you know, and they were paying like peekaboo, him and Ocean, you know, like, ooh, I'm on the camera. No, I got you on the camera. Ha ha ha. You know, so you got little glimpses of them. So it's like it's like, you know, we're so desperate, you know, that, oh, we'll take a few little seconds. Oh, we got to see him for a few seconds. It was like, you know, it was just kind of funny. Funny video. It wasn't funny. It was just funny, like weird funny, like gay funny. You know, but anyway, it's nice. Nature's nice. I do nature videos. Nature's nice. The commentary kind of sucked, though. There wasn't really much, no real great gags or anything. You know, but Ocean's hair was a mystery right there. That was better than the whole thing. They ought to just film her hair and do a whole video, just go through the hair and just all the nuances, because it's like, I don't know what the hell that is, like rag dreads or something. I don't know. There was all kinds of shit going on there. I don't know what the fuck that was. So it was kind of funny. And she's still talking, you know, that Arkansonian, you know, that slangy Arkansonian language that she speaks. So she still haven't gotten that. That hasn't gotten worked out of her what do you call that? Her personality? No, it's not her personality. Her sensibility. No, it's not her. I don't know what you call that when you have like a, you know, it's not a speech impediment, but you know what I mean. You know, the way you talk. There's probably a name for that. But anyway, you know, it's cute-ish, but yeah, I mean, it could drive you insane, I think, after 10 minutes. But that's just my opinion. All right, moving on. Oh, we're going to run out of time unless I really speed this up. Kobe did another fuck you, fuck everything, fuck. I'm hoping for a disaster, and I don't care if nothing works, and I don't blah, blah, because everything sucks, and I don't care. And it's kind of, you know, it's just pointless. You know, but he did, you know, he puts little rational points in there. Like, yeah, people don't do anything till they're forced to do it. You know, it's like you really do have to put the gun to their fucking head before people give a damn about anything. Or it has to happen to them, you know, before they give a damn. And that's just unfortunate that people really have to, you know, they have to be beat into it. And, you know, you can't beat everybody up, so obviously everybody can't have appreciation for being beat up. So anyway, pointless, useless video. Just ignore it. So the big ones were Tommy from the Bronx and Give Me a Break, Man. And even a little bit Darwin's Hamster, all talking about sort of like views and the whole idea of why are we doing this YouTube thing. It's getting kind of bold, you know, dull and boring and stupid and pointless. I mean, are we accomplishing anything? I mean, Tommy from the Bronx wants to do his drama stuff. I mean, his creative stuff. You know, doesn't want to be pigeonholed into being a, you know, fuck kind of whatever videos that apparently get more views. And Give Me a Break, Man is just kind of like, you know, lamenting, I think, too, the same thing. It's like, you know, you make videos and no one really watches them because I don't have boobs, and so we're all kind of screwed. And you know, Darwin's Hamster doesn't really complain about it. He acknowledges it as a truth, which is, he's always interesting. And he's playing his violin. He actually played his violin a little, which was interesting. He's going to play it more, which is good. So I don't know what to say, because I'm sort of in the same place. I mean, I was looking through some of my older videos, and it's like, you know, some of my best videos have like 300 views, and you're like, ugh. I mean, that was sort of, I mean, a waste of time in comparison, but you say at the time 300 was really good. So, you know, but then you compare it to like Amazing Atheist getting 25,000 views for a piece of shit. You're just like, well, what the hell am I doing this for? But you know, look, what else are you going to do? I mean, it's worth doing it if you have something to say, or you have something to present, or whatever the right terminology is. Something you want people to have a chance to appreciate. And the fact that they don't, well, sometimes you've got to deal with that. But I mean, it's also the system. I mean, the exposure is popularity breeds popularity. That's the rule. That's the Google mindset. And that runs YouTube too. Popularity breeds popularity. So, you know, it feeds it. That's the whole system is built on making the more popular. It's not built on, you know, discovering the gold, or, you know, balancing and you know, even trying to nurture anything that maybe people should, you know, to improve their interest, let's say, by feeding them something. I mean, if you look at what YouTube promotes, it's just crap. So I mean, that's just the circumstance we're in. But whatever, it's, you know, I don't think it's futile. I don't think it's a waste of time. Dario did a pretty good video just complaining about the fact that you argue with these crazy people and you really don't get anywhere, and it's, but he said something like it's not a competition, you can't be competitive about it, and it's, people can't get into that mode. But it really is. I mean, it's a competition of ideas. So I want the fight. I mean, I wish it was like a fight to the death kind of thing. I wish it was a real arena fight. I mean, that we could just get this over with. Let's just fight this out to the fucking death. Winner take all kind of a deal. Because fuck this shit. We really shouldn't have to live with all these assholes in the world. I mean, it should be a way to just say, okay, let's fight it out. Let's have an honest judge. He'll decide who's right and who's wrong. Fuck this, you know, because it's stupid living in a world with assholes. I mean, it's just they just fuck everything up. But that's my perspective, you know. You can disagree. So, till next time.